Before we get going in today's video, we are just over 100 subscribers away from hitting 6,000. So if there's anyone new or watching this video, get down there, subscribe to the channel for all the best consistent Wrexham FC videos on YouTube. After re-watching a YouTube video from about a year ago when Rob questions why Wrexham can't get to the Premier League after he told it was very unlikely by a reporter, I thought it'd be right to sort of sit down today and break down and see if we could miraculously get to the Premier League. It'd be nice to hit 200 likes on today's videos also, make sure to drop a like. So we're going to be talking a bit about the promotion from the National League first. Now, as we all know, the National League is the league that Wrexham FC have been competing in for the past 14 seasons. That is a hell of a long time. For all my lifetime, I've seen Wrexham play in the one league in non-league. It would be nice to see a bit of a change soon. I think a change in leagues could be happening, definitely. Promotion from the National League is very likely this season. The only downside of being in the National League and trying to gain promotion is the fact that only 2 teams get promoted from the league. One via winning the league, finishing first, and one via the playoffs. If we compare this to the league above, League 2, where 4 teams get promoted, double the amount of teams get promoted from League 2 to League 1 than from the National League to League 2. So it's something that the National League definitely needs to be looking at in future seasons. With the funding that Rob and Ryan have put into our starting 11 and building a squad that has got squad depth, that we've got players that can come into positions if a player gets injured or suspended. You know, the squad depth that we have got is brilliant. And most of our team have been brought from higher league clubs, League 1, League 2 clubs. So we've established ourselves a really nice team. For any new people watching this who might not understand the National League, if we fail to win the league this season, so if we finish 2nd to 7th, we will compete in the National League playoffs. This is where 4 teams battle out in the semi-final. The winners of those 2 games then go on to a final to play each other for that final promotion spot. You may have remembered last year Wrexham competed in the playoffs after finishing 2nd. We lost 5-4 to Grimsby Town in a classic game at the Racecourse Ground, and that meant we got knocked out and didn't progress to the final. So like I said, we've got the team to go up. We're looking very good this season. I think we just need to work on our away form, and if we can, we'll be sorted with that. So I think promotion from the National League this year is very, very possible. And I think the minimum is what we should be achieving is going up via the playoffs. So if Wrexham do get promoted from the National League, we will go into the EFL, the English Football League Pyramid, the lowest division in that, League 2. The EFL is the top 4 leagues in England. Obviously, we'd be in the lowest tier in League 2. So like I said, it consists of the top 4 biggest leagues in English football, which is really good, and we need to be back in there soon. Although this league is tougher, there is obviously more promotion places. 1st to 3rd automatically get promoted to League 1, and then obviously the 4 teams in the playoffs battle it out, and then 1 winner comes out on top. So in total, 4 teams get promoted, which is why I think we've got a better chance of going up from League 2 to League 1 than we do from the National League to League 2. Cheltenham Town, Tranmere Rovers, Forest Green are all teams that have gained promotions from the National League all the way to League 1 in a short period of time. So to be honest, with the funding we've got, with the backing we've got from the owners, there's nothing stopping us from following in the footsteps of those teams. Like I've previously said as well, although the teams in League 2 are a step harder than the teams in the National League, I think it would be easy to go up from League 2 because of the amount of promotion spots that are available to be taken by teams to get promoted. And obviously there's just the 2 in the National League. I think if we did get promoted to League 2, I could definitely see us being challenging in the top 7. We've obviously got the squad at the minute. I think our squad in the National League would definitely do a really good job in League 2. So I think a couple more additions and we could be looking at that automatic promotion. So we're now in League 1, the 3rd highest league in English football. I'm afraid I'm going to have to kill the mood here, but gaining promotion from League 1 is very, very tough, as we've seen with massive teams before trying to get out of the league on multiple occasions. Many Premier League clubs have fallen from the Premier League to League One and have severely struggled to get out of it. The only team that has gone from the National League to the EFL Championship in under 10 years is Luton Town, and Rob knows all about that, the story, and that's why he's come up with the idea to say that why can't Wrexham go from the National League to the Championship just like Luton Town did. And to be fair, Luton Town started off from scratch. They didn't have any multi-million pound ownerships. You know, they built a squad probably like Wrexham did of free agents. They had quality in there already, and they just slowly build themselves up the leagues. Obviously as well, with getting promoted to League One, we would get that funding of getting promoted, sort of a promotion bonus. So I think any money that we do get from gaining promotion could definitely be put back into improving the squad and helping us challenge to get promotion from League One. Getting out of EFL League One would definitely be a long-term project. I think, like I've said, we've seen it many times with teams before that have struggled to get out of it. They've put millions into building a team and they just cannot hack it. They cannot get out of the league. So I think with Wrexham, we'd have to be patient and it would have to be a long-term project. I'm not talking 20, 30 years. I'm talking at least 4 or 5 years, if not a bit less. Like I previously stated as well, I think investments would obviously have to happen to the squad to help us compete for promotion to the Championship. We'd have to be spending a lot more money than we have done to build our League Two squad. We'd have to take that step up and pay extra money for players. I think getting players into the club in League One wouldn't be an issue, because obviously hopefully by then we'll have a massive pull power in terms of getting players in. I think we have shown that in the National League as well, getting players from League One. So I think getting players from, we could even target players in the Championship to get down to the League One. I don't think it would be an issue. Gaining promotion from League One to the Championship is definitely possible. Like I said, I think we would just have to be patient and we just have to continue developing as a team. Whether we would get a new manager in, I don't know. Parkinson's done it before. He's gained promotions. He knows how to get out of the EFL leagues. And yeah, it would be very interesting to see how we would do in League One in terms of trying to get promotion. So in a parallel universe that we do somehow end up getting our way to the Championship, and then if we got promotion from the Championship again, it's nearly impossible. It is impossible. I can say it here, it would be impossible for Wrexham to reach the Premier League. It would require a multi-million pound squad, etc. And the chances of going from the National League to the Premier League in under 15 years is impossible. It is impossible. At this moment in time, I will be incredibly happy to see us playing League One in the next 10 years. I'd love to be playing in League One. You know, you'd be playing against some massive teams, but imagine if we did get to the Championship, the teams we'd be playing against, ex-Premier League clubs, clubs that have won the FA Cup, clubs that have just won domestic trophies. It would be incredible. And not to mention as well, imagine if we did get promoted from the Championship to the Premier League, we'd get a £100 million bonus. So I bet Rob and Ryan would be licking their lips at this one. Realistically, in the next 5 years, I could probably see Wrexham being maybe higher end of League Two, possibly in League One. League One, I think, is a push. I definitely think we should be being out of the National League at that time. And also, nonetheless, the future is bright for Wrexham Football Club, and I do think promotions and success is going to come our way soon. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure to drop a like. Like I said, we're going for 200 likes, and get down there, subscribe, help us reach 6,000 subscribers, and I'll see you in the next one. Up the town. See you then. Take care.